a week and a half of her on the Precision Microbes, her coat just grew out so evenly. She was totally different in the last 2 months. She's put on serious condition. Like anyone who knew Ruby before, like she never really had a massive amount of condition on her. She was always lacking in her hips and her hind end, and since on Precision Microbes she always has been putting on weight, and her coat has always been great. There's always a shine on her. Everyone who sees Ruby always tells me, oh my god, what do you do with your horse? Her shine is always great. And I literally tell them, like, it's Precision Microbes. My name is Áine O'Mahony and we're in Clowndreen, Kilbrittain on the Wild Atlantic Way in West Cork. So it's a family run yard here. It's my parents' place. It actually was my granddad's land originally. Myself and my sister Orla and my brother Connor mainly have the horses. So we have 3 horses. We do a bit of everything. We all have different likes and dislikes. I mainly dressage and showing, Orla likes to do a bit of jumping, and Connor likes to do a bit of hunting. So we have 3 different horses for 3 different uses really. We've been building up our yard nice and slowly. We started with our stables about 4 years ago, and we've only recently got our arena put in. So we actually only were able to have all of our horses home only in the last couple of months. So it's been nice to finally start our proper adventure with all of our horses together. So this is Ruby. Ruby is 8. She has been with us just over a year now. When she came to us, she actually didn't know how to canter, which was annoying, but we stuck to it. We got her going and we had her at home at first, and then we went to a livery yard because we needed a little bit of help just to get her going, to get her back into the jumping. We initially bought her as a happy hacker, and then she came and she was actually able, sorry, the flies are driving her mad. She was able to jump, and she's jumping clear 80s and 90s at the moment, which is great. Orla does a lot of jumping with her, whereas I would do more showing with her. We delved into a bit of dressage once we got our canter underway. There was one day she just turned around to us and she said, I want to go on the bridle for you. And she went on the bridle for us, and then that was the start of our showing career. And we went showing twice this year, and on our second day out we actually placed 4th, which was huge for us. It was a big achievement for us. So yeah. Yeah, so last year my friend started using Precision Microbes, and she said she saw a huge difference in her horses with it. And at the time I was looking for a supplement. I didn't really know what I wanted. And then in March I was at a show, and I noticed Ruby had a lot of lumps on her barrel and her belly, and I wasn't really sure what they were. And by the time I got into the ring and I rode my dressage test and I came out, the lumps had actually spread all the way up around her back and her saddle area. So I kept an eye on her, and then I'd say about an hour after that, about an hour after that, the hives on her had actually doubled in size. And I didn't really know how they happened or why they came, but I got the vet out because I wasn't really happy, and my vet came out and he gave her a steroid injection, and she had to go on antibiotics for a couple of days. And at the time I wasn't really happy with her coat and her condition anyway, and I was looking for something to put her on, and I didn't really know what to put her on. And I'd asked him, and I said, Matthew, what do you think I should do? It's like, her coat is so uneven, it's very bitty, it's dull. And he said Precision Microbes, and my friend had been trying for ages to get me onto it. So Matthew said, put on the Precision Microbes. So I went over to Clon the next day and I picked up the Precision Microbes, and I'd say a week and a half of her on the Precision Microbes, her coat just grew out so evenly. She was totally different in the last 2 months. She's put on serious condition. like anyone who knew Ruby before, like she never really had a massive amount of condition on her. She was always lacking in her hips and her hind end, and since on Precision Microbes she always has been putting on weight, and her coat has always been great. There's always a shine on her. Everyone who sees Ruby always tells me, oh my god, what do you do with your horse? Her shine is always great. And I literally tell them, like, it's Precision Microbes. Like, she genuinely keeps herself clean as a general rule as a horse, but the Precision Microbes has literally, like, from the inside out, it has done wonders for her. My other horse, Bass, is also on Precision Microbes. I only started him on it about 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And like the difference in him already, like his coat, I never had Dapples on that horse ever. And I have him 3.5 years. And this year he has Dapples on his coat. And I genuinely believe it's purely because of Precision Microbes. Like, he was on a break for the winter, so his condition was already lacking. But at the same time, he was never a big, heavy horse anyway. And this year, like this summer, he actually has a lovely coat. He has great condition on him. And like, he was never like that before. And the difference in the two horses is just insane. And like, I saw a difference really quickly. Like, the two horses, I saw a difference within a week and a half of starting them both on the Precision Microbes. So Bass is on haylage and grass only. He doesn't get a herd feed, and I tried giving him the Precision Microbes on its own because I didn't really want to give him the herd feed because he didn't need it. And I actually just went into the stable with it in a little bowl, and I just gave it to him, and he literally like drank it like soup, and he polished it. He drank it on its own. So like, obviously it's very palatable for the horses if he ate it on its own. So 100% I would recommend Precision Microbes. I have had a great experience with it. My horses have had a great experience with it. I would hopefully like to say that I recommend it for the dogs too, seeing what the outcome is with Arthur, but as I say, I only envision good things with it. So yeah, 100% will recommend it. It's a great product and it's natural, so it doesn't do them any harm. It's all good things.